assistance. I can only imagine that that number will increase when we get through this pandemic. The other part of Extravaganza is to help support our staff salaries. I think about all of the amazing people who work here at Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools, from the teachers to the custodians to the central office staff, and I have to think that it's very important that we continue to raise money to pay our staff. So with that, we decided to hold a virtual event. I really feel in my heart that this event will hopefully bring some fun to our families tonight. At least just a couple hours where you can enjoy watching something on the TV. Hopefully we can make you laugh. I encourage everyone to register for the event online, whether you're going to bid or not. That will help you get announcements throughout the night. But really the main thing is just so that we can all come together as a community and we can have a lot of fun for a couple hours. The planning of the Extravaganza is always fun and very unpredictable. We have planned this event through snowstorms, we've planned it with venue issues, and now we're planning this event through a pandemic. I couldn't plan this event without the help of some amazing women who are my chairs and co-chairs. So I just want to take a minute for you all to see who they are, and I would like to introduce them. The first up for one of my chairs is Tricia Solomon. Tricia and her husband Ben have 4 children: Isaac, Luke, Maggie, and Michael. We also have Joni Blauette. Joni and her husband Corey, pictured here, with their oldest son Zach and his wife Abby and their son Emmett, and Joni and Corey's younger kids Marley and Grady. Both of these ladies are from St. Catherine Drexel, and I was so excited to work with them. My co-chairs for the event are both from St. Lambert Elementary. There's Brooke Wegener and her husband Dan, with children Kevin, Lawson, Grayson, and EJ, and Brenda Moore and her husband Gary, along with their kids Kate and Lucas. I would also like to give a shout out to Brooke Nichols, who was our chair of decorations. Trust me when I say this, the decorations for this event were going to be amazing, and unfortunately you're going to have to wait until next year to see those, because we did not decorate our stage the way that it was going to be. So, all right, let's get this virtual party started. I'm excited to bring back our emcees from last year. Last year they were able to raise a record amount of $161,000, and I know that the business office is banking on them to do it again this year. So, I will introduce our 2 emcees, Ben and Alex. So Ben Koch was born in Sioux Falls and attended then Sioux Falls Catholic Schools from kindergarten through 12th grade, starting at St. Mary, then at O'Gorman Junior High as a member of the first 7th grade class, and finally graduating from O'Gorman High School in 2004. After a few years in Nebraska, go Big Red, he came back and taught for 2 years at the junior high and now is in his 6th year as band director at the high school. So I need to say before we continue on that I had them both write their own bios. So this comment is Ben. These days, in his spare time, Ben enjoys not seeing anyone, not talking to anyone, not doing anything, and not showering until whenever he feels like it. Maybe tomorrow. Next, I'd like to introduce Alex Anderson, also of Sioux Falls, graduated from some other school on 41st Street that shall remain nameless. After this dark period in his life, he attended the University of Sioux Falls, where he earned degrees in special education and history education. His transition into the light was complete when he accepted a job at O'Gorman High School, serving for many years as the academic services coordinator and is now in his 3rd year as assistant principal. In his spare time, Alex enjoys spending time with his wife and young son, building sheds on the O'Gorman campus, and looking forward to the day when he can resume holding students accountable for dress code violations. So without further ado, Ben and Alex.
This is easy. What?
Hey, Ben, I'm being told they can't hear us with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
masks on. We better take them off. Well, we better get a distance check then. Make sure we're 6 feet apart here. Yep, we're good.
Checks out.
We better start over. Good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Extravaganza 2020. I'm Alex Anderson.
And I'm Ben Koch. So, Alex, it's pretty different this year, right? I mean, it's just two of us here in the studio, 6 feet apart. I mean, you know, they can't even really see us. I don't know why you got so dressed up.
Well, I mean, you know they can see us, right?
What? Well, really?
Yeah. Ben, we went over this in rehearsal. Good luck, buddy. It's going to be a long and awkward night for you. Well, Ben, speaking of being different this year, if you remember the extravaganza last year, well, actually, if you attended, you probably don't remember much, other than it was a good time and we raised a lot of money. We set all sorts of records last year. We raised a record $161,000. In fact, last year's event was sold out, so we had to find a new venue to hold more people this year. The excitement for this year's event was building, and we were really looking forward to a great evening.
You know, Alex, we're still looking forward to a great evening. We're going to have a wonderful record-setting event this year as well. And, you know, even though this isn't the venue we planned, and, you know, we still are going to have a great time, and we're really excited that so many more people can actually join us and raise money for a great cause from the comfort of their own homes, dressed comfortably,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
just lounging like we should be. But really, now more than ever, this year more than ever, Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools really needs your support to continue providing a world-class education for all of our students. Our staff are just as committed to excellence as ever, and we are working very hard to ensure that your students don't miss a beat, and they are ready to dive in next fall when we are back in our buildings. So as a reminder to everybody at home, you will want to be registered on nights2020.givesmart.com to participate in this virtual event. Even if you're not planning to bid, you still want to go and get registered.
That's right, Ben. By registering online, you will be able to bid, donate, and receive text messages throughout the night with updates and links. You'll see on your screen now here what the auction site looks like.
So our silent auction will close at 9 p.m. And when you find that item you want, easy peasy, just set it to auto bid and it'll increase your chances of winning that item. And if you're worried about it, you can set a price limit so you don't go beyond your budget.
We are so excited that we were able to invite the entire staff to our virtual event. Let's see who we have in the audience with us tonight. Okay, well, will you look at that? We have Mr. Creer and Mr. Price in the front row. It appears we have Mr. and Mrs. Lorang separating them, and a few priests sitting behind them to keep those two in line.
Great to see everybody here. So tonight, you may know we have two big raffle drawings at the end of the night. First, our magical Disney trip, and second, the $10,000 cash prize.
Yes, don't miss out on purchasing your 1 in 50 chance at a $5,000 magical Disney trip, along with $1,200 cash to spend. This trip is valued at $6,200. Each chance at this raffle is $250, and there are only 16 left to purchase. You can still purchase your 1 in 300 chance to win $10,000 cash, and we have already sold 258 of those. So both of those options are running out. Now's your time to get in on the fun.
Haha, golly, raffles will be available on the auction site for purchase until 8:30 p.m. Haha, we want to invite you to tune in again at 8:50 as we excuse me, 8:50 as we draw the winners live. If you registered on the website, you should be receiving a text shortly with information on purchasing tickets for these drawings. If you haven't yet, be sure to get yourself to nights2020.givesmart.com. We are obviously having a great time here in the theater, and we want you to get involved as well tonight throughout the entire evening. You've probably seen the pictures of the Webbers in the Argus Leader and on our Facebook page with their pandemic family dinner parties. Dwight the Knight was even so excited that he called up the Webbers and asked to be invited to their very own Night for All Nights.
We want to see your photos too. Look for the post on our Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools Facebook page and add a photo of your virtual extravaganza festivities in the comments. You don't even have to be together. Take a picture of your Zoom party if you're social distancing with your friends.
And anyone who participates will be entered into a drawing for this limited edition Sticks and Steel Knights yard sign. A winner will be drawn on Monday, April 27th. So let's see those pictures and good luck.
And as I mentioned earlier, last year we were able to raise $161,000. This event helped support two critical areas: staff salaries and tuition assistance. I think being locked at home with your kids this last month has added a greater appreciation for the work our staff does every day. Let's hear some of those messages that we've received from our parents over the last month. Does anyone know the number that parents are supposed to call if they need a substitute teacher?
Here's a good one. When do we usually find out who the kids will have for teachers next year? I hope it's not me again.
Yeah, well, hey, how about this coronavirus homeschool update? 2 students have been suspended for fighting. 1 teacher fired for drinking on the job.
You know, Alex, we hear from parents that 2020 is really a unique leap year. It's 29 days in February, 300 days in March, and about 5 years in April.
Yeah. Hey, if you see my kids locked outside today, mind your business. We're having a fire drill today.
You know, and just like that, everyone stopped asking, what do teachers do all day?
Yeah, hey, and just like that, nobody ever asked why teachers need a fall break, Christmas break, spring break, and the entire summer off again.
Hey, here's a common one. Hey, Alexa, homeschool the kids.
Yeah, I like that one. Hey, how about this homeschool diary entry? My kid just told me they hope to get a new teacher next year. Me too, kid. Me too.
The last one we have for you, if you had asked me what the hardest part about battling a global pandemic would be, I would have never guessed teaching elementary math. In all seriousness, parents, we love you. You are doing a great job out there. And from all of us here at the school system, we can sincerely say, we understand.
Yeah, and hey, Ben, would you take a look at this? We are not alone on stage tonight. We are thrilled to have some Bishop O'Gorman VIPs joining us this evening. I think they are here tonight to see how much money the items their school provided to the auction will go for. Let's take a look at a few of these items right now. Would you take a look? It looks like we've got the principals joining us here.
Hey, everybody. Looking good. We got President Kyle Gross down at the end of the table.
Okay, yes. Well, let's take a look at what St. Mary's has to offer. It looks like Miss Shields is offering your child a chance to sing right along with her. The winner of this item, karaoke with Miss Shields, will get a karaoke party for their class. This party will be in the fall of 2020. Should we get a little taste of what these students might be in for? Ben, I think we're missing something here with Miss Shields.
Something doesn't look right.
What is it? Sunglasses.
There you
We
go.
got to get these sunglasses on her there. There we go. We got the stage set here. How about, I wonder what karaoke with Miss Shields might sound like. Hit it.
I believe and think of love.
Whoa! Whoa, my goodness, Miss Shields. That was, yeah, that was interesting.
Have fun
But
with that one.
hey, if you want to do the karaoke thing, go ahead and bid on that one.
You know, that's St. Mary's offering, but all these schools really have something great. If your child attends Holy Spirit Elementary, I'm sure they have a lot of thoughts on new school policies, you know, the typical stuff, more dress down days, longer recess, less math. Well, now's your chance for your student to take their suggestion right to the top. Mr. Manning has graciously donated his time for an executive lunch. So if your kid wins this item, your kid and Mr. Manning will go to lunch at your child's favorite restaurant, and they'll have his ear for the entire time. You look at that. I mean, I just hear he's so open-minded. And guess what? He loves the lunch menu options at Maury's Steakhouse. Dream big, kids.
Who else we have? Hey, and we have Mr. Gross here, sitting appropriately at the head of the table. Yeah, actually, Ben, I kind of find this a little bit intimidating. Our boss here looking over our shoulder, making sure we're raising a lot of money tonight. So all you people out there watching, please help us out. Bid high and bid often. We like our jobs.
So at this time, we'd like to recognize a couple of our sponsors who've made this event possible. A big shout out to Mount Marty College, Core Trust Bank, First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card, Sell Only, Hy-Vee, Eide Bailey, Design Solutions and Integration, Dakota Dental,
First National Bank, SDN Communications, Thornton Flooring, Sioux Falls Ford Lincoln and the Auxiliary Mall, the Catholic Community Foundation of Eastern South Dakota, Sioux Equipment, Nacer Law Firm, and Dimensions Salon and Spa. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. Their names will be rolling at the bottom of your screen throughout the night.
Thank you, sponsors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to one of our favorite portions of the evening every year. This is our paddle raise for tuition assistance. This year, obviously, we'll be having a virtual paddle raise. Everybody who's registered on the website should be receiving a text momentarily to take you to our donation page.
And when you make a donation, you will have the option of having your name scroll across the screen or to remain anonymous. We will be shouting out a few of our donors for the next few minutes. Our goal is to raise $40,000 to support tuition assistance at all 8 of our Bishop O'Gorman Catholic schools. Now, before we begin, let's remind ourselves of what happened last year. As you may or may not know, last year was the first year that Ben and I were the emcees. We're back again. You're welcome. We were told that no one had ever given a donation at that $5,000 mark.
Never.
Well, last year we had not one, not two, but 3 $5,000 paddle raise donations. And this year we have some even more exciting news for you.
We are very excited to say that Miles and Lisa Beacom, longtime Catholic school supporters, have graciously donated $10,000 as a match to get our paddle raise started. That means that the first $10,000 that we all raise will actually be $20,000 toward our $40,000 goal.
Yeah, and we wanted to highlight how great the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic school system is with this video we're about to show you. This video was made using some of the footage from our distance learning that has been going on over the past month. We are so fortunate to have great students, families, and teachers working together.
As I said earlier, this year, more than ever, we really need your help to make a difference. You may not know, but currently 1 in 4 of our students receives tuition assistance, and we only expect that number to go up. Remember, the first $10,000 being matched by Miles and Lisa Beacom, and our goal is to raise $40,000 to support tuition assistance for our families.
You will notice
when I FaceTime my teacher, like, we're both just so genuinely happy to reach out with each other, and hopefully from here on out, like, we as students will be able to acknowledge how much effort it goes in to have these kinds of moments, because it's not just the student and the teacher doing it. It's my parents who are paying for my tuition, it's my church who supports my school system, it's everyone in our community who allows this to continue on.
turn on the playback speed a little bit faster. And I usually have like my teaching assignment done in like pretty quick.
Our very last word is eavesdrop.
Hi, Mrs. G. Hi, Miss Raffle. Hi, Mrs. G.
What are you doing?
We're going to sing Jesus Loves Me.
I love that all my teachers are there for me, whether it be email or Zoom meeting.
I appreciate everything our teachers are doing to help us stay connected, and it's nice to know that they'll do anything to help us.
Good job, guys.
Okay, for all of our viewers at home, you know, Ben, just like in the classroom, there's always glitches with technology.
Welcome to 2020.
It would be too good to be true. So, as some of you might be experiencing at home, a few things, we are working with our Give Smart people to be sending a new link and text message out. So hopefully, you're going to be receiving that soon. You want to look for items 300 to 306. Again, items 300 to 306. Bear with us, this is new for everybody, and we're going to continue on with our show. You will notice that you have a variety of different dollar amounts to donate. Again, we're talking about our paddle raise, where all of the support that's given right here at this time goes towards our tuition assistance to help our students. The top 3 levels represent the estimated cost of tuition for the high school, junior high, and elementary. So again, when we were talking about that $5,000 donation earlier, where we had not 1, not 2, but 3 $5,000 donations last year, that's our estimated high school tuition. Then we also have the $4,000 amount, which is the estimated tuition for the junior high, and of course our $3,000, which represents our elementary. But because we know we want to provide more options for you, we're also giving you a $1,500, $500, $100, and $50 donation option. Our goal right now is that we have 100% participation from our viewers at home. And again, $40,000 is our goal for tonight. So, at this time, hopefully, you will start to see different donor names scrolling across your screen. We will be highlighting them as they come across the screen.
You know, I can't say enough about raising money for tuition assistance. Such a great thing. We're so fortunate to have everybody we have in this in this school system, and so your support.
Oh
means
my!
a great
We just
deal.
had a $5,000 anonymous
No
gift.
way! No way!
We have the Bemis family coming in here.
Fantastic! Another 5,000 from anonymous, folks. We're at 15,000 already. That is fantastic.
Oh my goodness! The donations are continuing to roll in here again with our paddle raise for tuition assistance. Again, folks at home, you have a variety of options there. Again, just click on what option you feel comfortable with. Again, we're focusing on 100% participation. Any amount that you give will go directly towards tuition assistance. And Ben, am I reading this correctly?
We are already at 15,000 plus our $10,000 match. It's going to put us at 25,000. Folks, we are well on our way. Every dollar counts. Every dollar helps a student at one of our elementaries, at our junior high, at our high school to have a fabulous year of education here in our Bishop O'Gorman Catholic school system.
That's right. And when we talk, what is our goal? We're looking for $40,000. What you're seeing on your screen is not only options to donate, but the total amount that hopefully we're coming in to get as close to $40,000, if not more.
Hey, we're up to 15-1. We got $100 from Jeff Oliver. Jeff, thank you so much. Incredibly generous of you. We really appreciate it.
All right. And again, we want to thank all of you who are donating at this time. Again, keep that thing open. We have Cherry here donating $50. Again, we appreciate your support there. It looks like we've got another $100 anonymous gift. Let's keep this thing rolling.
This is really fun to see how everything is coming in. If you go to the categories, click on virtual paddle raise to find your amount. So again, follow that link, go to the categories and search for virtual paddle raise, and there you'll find some others, just like Ryan Heyer just did. $100 from Ryan Heyer.
Now we're moving. Yep, you're going to have to search for this in those options there for you to donate. We've got Adam Cox here, was at $500. Thank you very much, Adam.
Patrick Gale with 100. Looks like you guys are finding your way to where you need to be. Thank you so much for working on this and making this happen for our students.
And we have another $100 anonymous gift here. Let's keep this thing rolling.
Adam
We're
Cox,
up to
$500.
$16,650. Again, we've got that $10,000 matching gift coming in on top of this. Let's keep this thing rolling. Again, all of our viewers at home, we're really pushing hard. Whatever you can give, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Again, our goal here is that we can get up to $40,000.
Looks like we're up to $17,150 with help from Jim Rizavi, $500. Thank you, Jim. That is fabulous. And another 100 from Gloria Koob. This is awesome.
Let's keep this thing rolling. The fun is starting to get going. We've got Joe Weber with a $50 gift. We know the Webers are having some festival fun at their house. Thank you very much for your gift.
Amy Dix with 500. Folks, these are fantastic donations that are going to ensure some great education. Kim Reichman with 1,000. This is unbelievable, folks.
We're nearing $19,000. And again, don't forget about that $10,000 matching gift. We have Steve Smith with a $100 donation. Thank you very much, Steve.
Folks, remember, too, the sooner we get to our goal, the sooner Alex and I get off stage. But really, this is so much fun. Kelly Stockland coming in with 500. Amazing, amazing.
Again, you have a variety of options there on your screen, whatever you feel comfortable giving. And again, take a look at our total. As this total continues to rise, we are nearing $20,000. Again, we're going to have that $10,000 matching gift on top of it. Let's all pool our fun and giving together. Let's push more. We've got Todd Hopkins joining us with a $500 gift. Thank you very much, Todd Hopkins.
Looks like we hit our $20,000 mark with the matching grant. That means we've only got $10,000 more to go. What a wonderful display of community involvement here for Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools. You people are amazing.
Keep this thing rolling. We've got Alex Connolly with a $100 gift, pushing us well over the $20,000 gift. Thank you, Alex Connolly, for helping us out. And we've got Aaron Strand. We got a faculty member giving into this. Thank you very much, Aaron Strand, for that donation.
One of our very own, Steve Smith with $100. We're at $20,700.
Lisa Viewig. Oh my goodness, Lisa Viewig with the $500 donation. We're at $20,700. Now we're over 21 now. We've got an anonymous gift that's continuing to come in.
If you are here with us, you know the value of a good education here at Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools, and this is an amazing amount of support. We are so fortunate. We are very close here, my friends, very close.
Just keep rolling. I see we had Ann Hyman. Not sure if we mentioned that one. We had a $500 gift there from Ann Hyman. Thank you very much. All right, folks, what we have here is we still have time because your ability to raise that paddle will go all the way until midnight tonight. So, again, we have until midnight for you to get on there, find the dollar amount that you feel comfortable with. Again, our focus is for us to come together as a community. Let's shoot for the stars here. We knew $40,000 was going to be high, but with that $10,000 matching gift, again, by the Beacons, I think we can get there.
Remember, if you're having trouble, try to go to those categories and search for virtual paddle raise. We'll be keeping this rolling all night, as Alex said. Thank you so much to everybody who's jumped in already. Let's see if by the end of the night we can break that $40,000 mark.
I can see they're still starting to come in here. We've got Catherine Clinton with that $100 donation. All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone who is donating, continuing to donate. We are very fortunate to have you in our system. We're going to keep it open until midnight, as we said. We're already at $21,300, $31,300 with the matching grant. So keep those dollars flowing for tuition assistance.
Our audience was so excited during that virtual paddle raise. They are just buzzing right now, Ben. Thanks again to everyone that donated. Keep them coming again all the way through midnight tonight.
Look at Tom Price, hardly can keep his seat. That's fantastic. Well, I don't know about you, Alex, but all of this excitement and all these amounts coming in has got me famished.
Yeah, I think it's time for our dinner. Thank you very much. The sit-down dinner at Extravaganza is always one of the highlights of the night. This is where people, and let me tell you, this is where people really start to have some fun.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Well, thank you so much for the school lunch.
It's a real lunchtime solution to my hunger problems.
Looks like we're having some soggy pizza again.
Oh, see, mine's a little overdone.
I mean, somewhere in the middle would be nice.
Hey, it's 2020. What do you do? Things go wrong.
Ben, would you mind passing me the salt there?
Yeah. I don't think we have any. Let me ask at the VIP table, the ivory tower over here. Hey, guys, can you pass down some salt? I'm sorry, what's that, Mr. Gross? Federal regulations? Yeah, got it. Yeah, Michelle Obama, yep. Okay, got it. No salt.
No salt for the kid table. I see you there eating a nice 5-course meal over there. We'll stick to the school lunch over here.
We got our lunchtime solutions.
Well, while we're eating, Ben, why don't we move on to one of our biggest events of the night, where you can bid on 3 of our premier auction items. Registered users will be receiving a text message in just a moment with the link for all 3 of the items. These auction items will be up for bid until 9 p.m. The first item up tonight is number 105. Invite your friends over for this one-of-a-kind backyard bash. The bidding for this item will start at $350.
So the first part of this bash that you're going to experience is the SDSU ice cream truck is going to be there for your party. This is generously donated by Mr. Mark Promis.
And this is a one-of-a-kind deal. Your entire neighborhood will be jealous.
I mean, if you've never had SDSU ice cream, you are in for a treat, and if you've had it, you know what we're talking about. If you're looking for ideas for parties, how about a belated graduation party, a belated birthday party, a neighborhood block party, or you know what? At some point, you're going to want to have a party just to say, we are done with this pandemic.
Let me give you a few more details about this SDSU ice cream truck. That will include a 20-mile radius of Sioux Falls. It serves up to 35 people. They will stay there for 2 hours for the said event. Booking will be based upon availability. Treats that are included with this include a single or double cups or cones, shaved ice, or cotton candy.
And Alex, not only are the kids going to love the ice cream, but they are also going to love the weekend bounce house rental donated by Bounce Around Inflatables.
So let me get this straight. If the SDSU ice cream truck and the Bounce Around Inflatables weren't enough, let's top it off with 500 wings for your backyard bash, which will be donated by Wingstop. You should have received a text message by now. Let the bidding begin.
That sounds like a great time. I look forward to the party in your backyard to start the next school year, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, hey, the invites will be coming.
Hey, so we're going to keep this open till 9, but we're going to highlight another premier item that you'll want to check out. This is item number 106, number 106. We're lovingly calling it something like Heavenly Food with Bishop DeGrood. We're going to start the bidding at $500. And to entice you with this awesome item, we have a message from our very own Bishop DeGrood.
So, for those of you who haven't had a chance to meet, I'm Bishop DeGrood. It's a privilege to be here serving the Diocese of Sioux Falls and all the great things that are going on here. As you can see, the table's kind of empty here, and I'm looking to fill it up. I've been hearing about this great extravaganza, the Bishop Gorman Catholic Schools extravaganza, and the dinner auction. And so what I decided to do is to host a meal for 8 right here at the Bishop's house, but be assured I'm not cooking. So it's a catered meal that's already been donated. And you get to come into what some call this historic house, and I kind of think of it as like a museum. Being a farm boy, not used to living in this kind of thing. But, in these days of social distancing and isolation, it's kind of interesting as a celibate And as a new bishop here, I'm looking to fill the table when God provides that opportunity. So, hope that you'll join in and really help our schools out. We're so very, very blessed to be able to serve about 2,600 students, 175 faculty, 150 staff members are involved with the whole system here, our Catholic school system here in Sioux Falls, and the 1,500 families that we're blessed to serve. So, hope you'll come join me for dinner. Bid high. Remember what it's for. It's to serve the kids, to help them to hopefully be healthy, happy, and holy, to serve all their families and helping them accomplish so we can all be together in heaven. That's my goal, know of my prayers. Look forward to seeing who's going to come join me. Look forward to filling these meals. And I don't have to do my own cooking because it's a catered meal. God blessings. Have fun at the great extravaganza, and thanks for your generosity. God bless.
All right, this item was donated by Richard and Kari Clark, and of course the bishop. Thank you very much to Bishop DeGrood for this generous donation.
Now, as Bishop DeGrood mentioned, this dinner package will include dinner at the historic Bishop's house with a total of 8 guests, and believe me, it's going to be a really memorable experience.
Yeah, get to know our new bishop, experience the Bishop's house, which as Ben just mentioned is a historic home located next to the cathedral, and enjoy an excellent meal.
And we promise this meal will not be catered by Suzanne, but it's going to be catered by the phenomenal Chef Doms. So when you get this item, which you're going to want to bid on, you're going to call the bishop's office and they're going to help you schedule a time to sit down with Bishop DeGrood. Remember, the bidding for this will close at 9 p.m.
And as the bishop said himself, bid high. Okay, our last premier item is item number 107. It is a glacier getaway in Whitefish, Montana. The bidding for this item starts at $1,000.
This vacation package was donated by Ron and Ann Hyman, so thank you, Ron and Ann.
Yeah, and the house, as you can see here on your screen, is a beautiful, beautiful house with lots of space to stay, 6 feet apart, of course. This vacation home has room for up to 12 people. And hey, Ben, if they can only come up with 10 people, Mr. Koch and I would certainly be glad to join you.
We are here and ready to go, baby. As you can see, this ain't no cabin in the woods, folks. This is a huge house, beautiful hot tub, tons of amenities, a gorgeous space. So get your friends together for an amazing vacation in Whitefish, Montana. And believe me, it's a great spot for any season of the year.
That's right, so close to Glacier National Park, and opportunities for hiking, whitewater rafting, skiing. So any season is great. And I think we're all right now looking for something fun to do. This is a great opportunity. Let that bidding get going.
And get this vacation is good for up to 5 nights. Remember, you can sleep 12 people, 10, and if you can't find 2 more, Alex and I are here. We got your back, okay? Once you win this item, the donor will work with you to find a date that works for everybody.
All right. Well, hey, those are our 3 premier auction items. We encourage you to keep bidding on these items until 9 o'clock tonight. If you really want to win 1, 2, or I guess all 3, that would be great. Set your bid to auto bid, and that will make sure you can lock yourself into winning that item.
All right, folks, we're going to keep the auction rolling, but at this time, we're going to take just a moment and head back to our Facebook page and see what you guys have been up to this evening.
All right, let's take a look at some of these Facebook photos here that we've got coming in. We've got the Wildies, of course. They're out there having a great time.
They look, we got all kinds of dress here. See, Mr. Wilde is very comfortable. Look at that. That's what we talked about. Comfortable dress.
Yeah, hey, that Wilde picture. Speaking of that, I saw Patrick there, had his graduation outfit on. Boy, he's feeling pretty optimistic. We still got a month left, though, buddy.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Settle down there, guy. No senioritis yet, okay?
That's right. Who else we have there on Facebook? Looks like we've got Alyssa and her family here. They're out on a golf cart enjoying this nice evening, but also staying tuned in to our event here tonight to continue to help us raise funds. All right, so continue to take a look there on Facebook as those pictures are scrolling. Again, you can also go to the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools website where you will be able to see all of those photos of different families from throughout our community that are posting their pictures and letting us have a little peek into their world as they're watching our extravaganza tonight.
Yeah, you're all looking at us. Let's get a look at what you're doing to celebrate the evening. And remember, anyone who participates is going to be entered in a drawing for a limited edition Sticks and Steel Knights yard sign.
All right, and don't forget, tonight's auction is open until 9 p.m. So while we're all out there bidding right now on the silent auction, those new live premiere auctions that we just put out there, all those numbers are continuing to rise, and that's great. Continue to bid high. Those things are going to be available until 9 p.m. So you can keep bidding in our auction site throughout the night. Hey, and that karaoke with Miss Shields, I mean, I know we kind of downplayed it a little bit, but let me tell you, she is a phenomenal singer. It's already well over $100. So get your class into some little fun to kick off the 2020 year and bid on that karaoke opportunity there.
Truly, a lot of fun. She sings like an angel. Swear it to you. All right, other items we want to highlight for you. Check out item number 115, number 115. So as we said, all of our elementaries donated something, and the talented students at St. Lambert's donated some CD art. No, guys, that does not stand for Colleen Davis. It actually stands for compact disc. Some of you might even be old enough to remember what those are. The students found them lying around in the junk drawers at home, and they turned them into something that actually looks really cool, that would look great on your wall. Alex, I hear actually next year Colleen is going to donate her entire 8-track collection for the art project, except of course her prized possession, the greatest hits of Kiss. That's right, kids. Mrs. Davis rocks out pretty hard.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that one. That 8-track collection, I really want a piece of that, so that would be awesome. Hey, and you know, once again, we have Mr. Roby, who is donating all sorts of basketball stuff. You can train with the boys' basketball team, be a #1 fan at a basketball game, or purchase a signed basketball. Hey, and again, Ben, a signed championship football jersey might be worth a little bit more this year.
All right, slow down there, Coach, okay? Now, our basketball teams are poised and ready to make a great run in the state tournament.
You're right. Sorry about that. Mr. Roby, he was destined to win his 8th state championship with us this year. And, of course, we had our girls, who were, 21-0, dominating everybody. They were obviously going to win state. So be sure to check out these keepsakes.
Yeah, I think we're just going to go with the fact that the girls won state this year, right? Speaking of other athletic events, you know every year we have the Dakota Bowl, so check out package number 108. That's our #1 fan tailgate package for this year's Dakota Bowl. A lot of amenities here. One of the things you're going to get is a reserved spot, so you do not have to get in line Friday night and wait for those public school games to be done. We will mark off the spots for you. No fighting traffic. You show up at your leisure and get your spot. Okay, you're going to get a couple Dakota Bowl t-shirts. You're going to get 2 stadium seats. You're going to get a $100 gift certificate to the Night Locker to dress in all that O'Gorman gear and a whole lot more. A special thing, your family will actually be announced at the 50-yard line at Dakota Bowl as the #1 Knight fan family. So this package was donated by Marion and Andrea Petrosco, and you better snap it up because you definitely want to be the #1 Knight fan family.
That's right. And let's keep this thing rolling. Ben, would you take a look at this fine artwork joining our dining table here? It's definitely certainly making our evening a little more festive here. We've got some beautiful photos here that were created by Blair Wagner, of course donated and produced by Blair Wagner. And here we have on this end, we have a beautiful buffalo.
Hey, I can hear you, man.
Hey, not that buffalo. We're talking about the buffalo over here, beautiful out in the prairie, and we also have over here, we have deer antlers. And just a side note here, some very cool features with these photos. I'm telling you right now, what you're seeing on your screen does not do any of these items justice. These are amazing. What we have here is also some sheet music that's used as the backdrop, which is what they use to paint on. So again, 2 very beautiful pieces here. Be sure to check those out. Those are items number 150 and 162. So continue to bid on those as well.
Really beautiful stuff. Really elevating our dining experience this evening.
Look great in your
home. We're overjoyed. Next up, we got item number 217. 217. It looks like it's already gotten a lot of attention, so you're probably aware, but that is our Sip and Cycle package. Now, I'm pretty sure Julie Colbeck down here has that one on auto bid, so you're going to have to elbow her out, or you're just going to have to invite her along. Either way, going to be a great time.
And since, Julie, we know you're bidding high on that one, make sure you include Ben and I as we have some fun with that. And hey, Ben, did you see that you can be knighted? I know that's a thing that was kind of created over the recent years that's created a lot of buzz. But even though we're not able to do that with our families this year, the development office is going to continue to do it. Imagine that. Here we go. So if you don't remember what this was, it is when the night shields are placed in someone's yard and you have to donate money to get them moved. Well, this year, people get to bid on them to get them either placed in their yard or send them to a friend's yard. So when they wake up in the morning, they have all these night signs in their yard. These signs will stay in the yard for 1 week. This is a great way to celebrate a birthday, a graduating senior, or end of the school year.
Or you know what? How about a 60th birthday? Our very own Joan Mahoney
That's right.
just turned 60.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Mahoney.
Let's get Mrs. Mahoney knighted. Am I right, folks? Am I right?
She would love to be knighted.
She's over there in Roosevelt territory, so she wants all those Knights Yard signs.
That's
folks,
right.
These are just a few of the more than 150 items that we have available tonight to bid on. Again, our auction is open till 9 p.m., so make sure you are keeping your eyes on your bids. Don't get outbid by Julie Colbeck or anybody else. Remember to set it to auto bid so you can just enjoy your night and make sure that you go home with the prize that you want.
All right, and we are coming to the end of just our first live portion of the evening. Remember now, we will be back at 8:50 p.m. tonight to announce the winners of the $10,000 raffle and the magical Disney trip. And if you remember when we started the show, we had a very few opportunities to get in on the fun. So if you haven't done so yet, now is your time.
Snap it up, my friends. Until then, we're going to throw it over to our Director of Development, Miss Suzanne Gale, for some final words. We'll see you back here later, but for now, take it away, Suzanne.
A big thank you to both Alex Anderson and Ben Poe for making this such a fun event. I don't know about you guys, but I laughed a lot through the last 45 minutes. A little stress there, but that wouldn't be an event without a little stress. So I really hope you all had some fun and you're winning all the items that you want. So keep those bids coming. So far this evening, we have raised about $140,000 total on this event. So I can't thank everyone enough for this. I want to take a minute to thank all of our parents, individuals, and businesses that supported this event. There were so many people that donated to our auction, and we are so thankful. I think we're having technical difficulties again.
Turn your mic on.
Oh.
Is there a switch?
Oh, so I'm not sure what all you heard, but I'll just start right back at, we've raised $140,000. We're going to keep going. I want to take a minute to thank all of our parents, individuals, businesses that supported this event. There were so many people that donated to our auction, and we are so thankful. We had 16 sponsors for our event that donated at different monetary levels. So please make sure to support the businesses that support us. A special thank you to all of the members of my Extravaganza committee. These parents worked for months finding items and calling businesses. They attended meetings and brought ideas for the event. I can't wait to use these ideas at our Extravaganza 2021. So a list of members will scroll after our final video. So be sure to send them a text and let them know how much they are appreciated and what a great job that they did. So I'm really excited for you all to see our final video of the evening. We were lucky enough to have recorded this video at the end of February for the event, and I absolutely love it, and I know that you will too. So a special thanks to these students from the high school for creating it. And again, thank you everyone, and we will see you back at 8:50.
It's nice in here, isn't it? Take a look around. The books on the shelves and the sparkling tables where the students are studying. Shh. Everything within these walls is thanks to the generosity of people like you.
Could you please stop talking?
Well, they need to know how much we appreciate them.
Who?
The donors!
I think she's lost her mind.
Everything from our outstanding facilities to tuition assistance for students in need come from your donations. Without your gifts to tuition assistance, I'd have to go to school with huge classes where no one knew my name.
Who is she talking to?
Without the help of donors, this school would be an empty shell. I mean, have you seen the pack? It's beautiful! So we should say thank you. Parents, alumni, and lovers of Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools.
Excuse me?
Thank you for allowing us to hire and retain the best teachers.
Thank you. But I'm gonna need you to get down now.
Thank you for all that you do. It's with your help that all of this is possible. And it's time the world should know.
Can someone take care of this, please?
Okay. Come on, I think somebody's been studying a little too long.
Hey, welcome back to our virtual Extravaganza 2020. We are just 10 minutes away from the auction closing, so make sure that you are checking on your items.
So during the break, I had the opportunity to really look at how much money we have raised. And with 10 minutes left, I am so excited to announce that we have raised $38,675 towards our $40,000 goal for tuition assistance. That is absolutely amazing, and I just want to thank everybody who donated to our tuition assistance virtual paddle raise. What's more exciting, and I have goosebumps even being able to say this, is with 10 minutes left of our virtual event, which we had no idea how this would go, we have raised overall over $156,000 to support tuition assistance and staff salaries. So like I said, I have goosebumps saying that, but I thought everyone should know that. So keep those bids going, and thank you so much. So now over to Ben and Alex.
Yeah, just to follow up on that, on behalf of all of our staff and students, we want to thank all of the people out there that have donated to our Extravaganza 2020. It's been a great evening, and we know with just a few minutes left, we will anticipate that number will increase here, and hopefully we can beat that record we set last year at 161,000. So while you make your last minute bids here, we want to draw our winners for the $10,000 raffle and the magical Disney trip. We're going to get started with our $10,000 raffle. So you had a 1 in 300 chance to win this prize. Thank you to everyone who entered for their chance to win. Ben, do the honors. Here we go. Oh.
Drum roll.
You know, last year we had a priest do this.
We did.
You'll have to do.
Poor substitute. And the winner, Cynthia Stish. You are the winner.
Cynthia Stish!
$10,000.
All right. Way to go, Cynthia.
Woo! Hey, there we go.
All right.
It's a poppin' good time.
All right, while Ben clears this out, what we're doing right now is taking out all of those contestants who had a chance to winning the $10,000 prize. Next up is going to be our magical Disney trip. So, no pressure here, Ben. We're just waiting on you. We'll let the suspense build a little bit here.
This is what we call in the business an ad lib from Alex Anderson.
All right.
What great weather we've been having lately, huh, Alex?
Yep.
It was pretty rainy today. How rainy was it? We are close. The anticipation is building.
All right, the magical Disney trip. You might have saw a few weeks ago, Ben.
This is great television, folks. Gripping stuff.
I know, you guys stay tuned for this great event. Ben and I made a video for our Disney trip. I know many of you saw it, and we have sold out, by the way. I don't know if we mentioned that. Our raffle drawing sold out, and the Disney trip sold out. So thank you so much for our support. This is a 1 in 50 chance to win. So again, thank you to everyone that took part in our magical raffle. Ben, I think it's time for round 2. Let's see who's going to Disney. All right.
And our winner is Dr. Ben Solomon. Congratulations.
Hey!
You are the winner of the magical Disney trip. We will be in touch for your magical celebration.
Yes, we know longtime supporters of this, and we really appreciate your support again this year.
Golly, you're going to have a great time.
Okay, if you happen to be the lucky winner of tonight's auction items, you will be sent a text message, and we will then be reaching out to arrange a pickup time for your item or items.
That's right. Don't call us. We'll call you. Hey, listen, everybody. Alex and I have had a fabulous time. This has been a tremendous event. Your generosity, especially in everything that we're going through around the world, is just tremendous. We are so blessed to work in this community. We are so excited for everything that you've done already. Remember that these donations are open until midnight, so dig deep, check those couch cushions, find some loose change, and let's break some records tonight. Let's make sure that the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools community makes their mark tonight in supporting great education for our students.
That's right. The auction items are going to be closing here at 9 o'clock, but that Raise Your Paddle donation, that again is already skyrocketing. That again, as Ben just mentioned, will be available for your donations through until midnight. So, Ben, I think there's one more thing left to say.
I think let's do it.
Go Knights!